Welcome to the Figure It Out podcast. I am your host, Terry Lamar, and
I'm your host, Brian G. So I didn't know we were starting. Like, you decided you were going to start.
I mean,
because last show you didn't know what you were doing.
Exactly.
But now you told me that I was supposed to start it. Now you want.
I thought I'd take the initiative.
I'm sorry. We have a guest in the building. Because Terry's being rude. What's his name?
Y'all can call me Eddie.
All right.
That's the worst. I hyped you up, Eddie. You ain't do shit with it.
Hey, man, I wish we had a run-through or something.
I was like the alley-oop of the century. I was like, what's your name? He was like, layup.
Hey, 2 points is 2 points, man.
It is.
So, Eddie, tell us what you got going on. Tell us what you do.
Well, I mean, shit, right now I'm just working a lot of content creation. Just wrote my first book called The Go-Getter Detox.
Okay.
I mean, a couple of things that inspired me to do that was this 2020 was a challenging year for a lot of us. But in the same, it was a different year for everybody, and, you know, whichever way you want to look at it. But as far as myself personally, man, I've been able to lose 50 pounds in less than 6 months.
Damn.
Yeah, just being at home and learning how to eat differently.
That's a 12-year-old.
So, yeah, word. So I pretty much wrote a book on my experience of that. You know, and I got a second book coming out real soon, comprised of like pretty much how I still eat my favorite foods, and I lost that weight without having to work out. Like, I can count on one hand how many times I worked out. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
So pretty much, yeah.
So I ain't doing shit.
Hell, y'all got
lifting weights for no reason,
right?
Yeah, I'm fit fat, baby. Ladies, hey, I'm lying. Don't talk to me. I don't want to die, and neither do you. I'm just playing. I don't live in an abusive relationship. I'm lying. Okay, ain't no Tyler Perry shit going on here.
Like a man and shit.
What's been going on, y'all boys? What's been going on?
I mean, first off, let's just go ahead and get into the weekend's Super Bowl performance.
Dog,
I don't know what the hell I was looking at.
Did you see all the memes they came out from? I
was like, why are you out of breath? But look. Okay, I'm going to say this, and this might be controversial. I don't want to bag on it. I think he did great. No, for real. Because if you think about it, I heard he used his own money. Okay. 2, he definitely sang his own vocals.
Yeah, he did.
Let's be honest. Let's be honest. Most Super Bowls, they ain't singing their vocals.
You agreeing in a shady way, though. We gonna get to that.
No, he definitely. There was some moments where I could tell he was like about to pass out. Like when he ran, I was like, bro. This is like something you should do if you worked out before you did this. You're wearing this Thriller suit. I don't know what it is. I don't know what's going on.
I'm not going to lie. The whole time I kept expecting a wardrobe change, and it never came.
Yeah, I was too. When he ran into the back, I was like, oh, he's going to come out.
Yeah,
and it's going to be in a more like, it was going to be like a sparkly white one.
I was shocked that I wasn't surprised with anything.
I wasn't either.
He would have been
shocked that I wasn't shocked.
Even more out of breath if he would have did.
I'm not going to lie to you. What my problem was is like, I was expecting more. Like every time I expected more, it was like a girl when you like y'all sending texts back and forth and you're like, girl, I'm gonna beat that shit up when I get home. Then you get there and you just like, here's 5 minutes worth of dick. I tried though. Like when you remember those text messages?
Be better than the sex? Oh man.
That's what I'm saying. Like I just feel like he should have had a feature. That's what it should have been.
Yeah, didn't what was it, J-Lo and Christina Aguilera?
Oh, they did the Super Bowl before that?
J-Lo and Gloria Estefan, and then they had Bad Bunny show up.
Oh, yeah.
I was expecting something like that. I thought Drake was going to pop up.
I really thought Drake was going to pop up.
I was looking through the corners of the TV and stuff like, where these niggas at?
I was like, where are they going to have him? What got me is when it first started, and he was on top of the thing, and I was like, okay, so that didn't make any sense why he was up there. Like, that was a waste. Like, he was sitting in the car, and I'm like, oh, is he going to sing from the car?
Yeah, so y'all think he kept everybody's attention all throughout?
Not seeing no features. I'm like, yo, I held my pitch
whether you like it or not, all publicity I heard is good publicity. So he's getting a lot of flack for it, but I see he's laughing at a lot of stuff. Me personally, I was like, is this like supposed to be like some Michael Jackson / Prince tribute? I didn't know what I was looking at.
I didn't either.
I didn't know. And then it was just, for me, I don't know. I love The Weeknd. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like his music. I'm not even going to lie to you. Like, when he first came
Friday
out.
Sunday.
Huh?
I like Friday through Sunday.
I don't. You know, I like him, but I like his name. I don't like what he. You know what I'm saying? Not his music. But
I guess.
I mean, I don't know. The Super Bowl itself was just a letdown, but I knew it was coming. I knew Tom Brady was gonna win.
Gonna lie.
Brady.
Safe bet.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's definitely a safe bet. I mean, it was just a lot of stupidness going on like this past week. You seen the Gorilla Glue lady?
What drives me crazy is
She's
that,
famous
like,
now.
yo,
She has a blue check.
Yeah, she got verified on Instagram.
Yeah.
And she got banned.
She's got a blue check.
What the
And
hell
her
is a Gorilla
GoFundMe.
Glue lady?
Uh-huh.
You didn't hear about that?
No.
All right, so this girl went to dye her, do her hair, and there's a gel called glue, like glue something. She ran out, and then she went and grabbed Gorilla Glue. It was an adhesive spray. Gorilla Glue is made for constructional purposes.
Yeah, I know
like
about
you building
Gorilla
a
Glue.
house. You know what I'm saying? You try to build a community, you use Gorilla Glue. She
On
put it
some
in her hair,
hurricane resistance type
bro.
shit.
Yeah, bro. And then it's water resistant, so the more water you put in, the harder it gets. Her hair was like perfectly laid for a month straight. A month straight. And then she finally went to Instagram or social media and was like, y'all, look at this. It won't come out.
Wow.
And it's wild because it's like it got to the point where she wasn't trying to get help. She was just trying to get famous.
Bro, she was on Good Morning America.
I didn't even
I
see
saw
that.
her. She was on Good Morning
After the
America.
surgery or before.
Like, it was after. And then, like, they showed her, and then she was like,
I know
they were like,
her muffin cap back blue.
yeah, oh my God. They were like, when they showed her, like, all I could see was, like, if you watch Lord of the Rings, I just saw Golem.
Oh my God.
Like, my precious. Like,
She had like two strands of hair. just
yeah, like, oh my, they were just back there, bro. Like,
giving
it
her
was,
Charlie
it was
Brown.
crazy. But what got
looking
me
like
is,
Homer
like, she was
Simpson.
on Good Morning.
Dope.
Nope. She was on Good Morning America, and I'm like, bro, like, that's crazy how, like, dumb shit gets verified. Like, do y'all feel like you gotta do dumb shit? Like, or, like, just do, like, if you're doing, like, for example, like, something constructive for the community, like, let's just be honest here. Like, we just gonna be real. Most people are gonna skim past that and go look at a girl twerking her ass.
Yeah, but I kind of feel like another reason why it gets so much press is because it's a black woman, and she's a dark-skinned black woman at that. And the mainstream media is going to give any chance they can to make a dark-skinned black woman look stupid as fuck. So they drove
deep
that
now.
one down to the, you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, you know, it's Black History
We
Month
just
and all,
went
but-
full Black
Yeah,
Panther
yeah,
just
we
now.
I'm just saying, dog.
Nah, it's straight. No,
You know,
listen, I wanted to get into this.
there's a
You feel
deeper
me?
meaning
Like,
behind everything.
I feel like in like a lot of avenues and areas, like even if you're a black person, if you're, and we're not, because you know somebody's gonna say, oh, that's colorist, because you know light skinned people go through things too. And I'm like, yeah, but we all go through different things. Like for example, like if you're a dark skinned dude or whatever, or like you're just a big black man, you're a big like dark skinned black man, you gotta walk a certain way. You gotta appeal, like you gotta come off as like non-threatening, because
Yeah, you
everyone
gotta
just
do
assumes you're threatening as
Right.
soon as you walk in.
Exactly. Especially you got hair and tattoos and shit.
Oh, it's
bro.
over with.
Come on, man.
It's over with. Like I was just in the elevator just now. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 days ago, and a white lady, as soon as I walked in, like walked out. Like she was like, "Oh," I'm like, "I know this ain't your floor," like, cause you just were like pressing 1.
Right?
Like I saw that, and she's just like, "I know, I'll take the next one." I'm
That's
like,
been happening for so
trying to
long.
blame it on
and-
COVID, right?
Yeah, right.
no, I
now,
just start
that's
doing
what
white.
do.
I just start
say
doing
that.
like racist shit to other people. Like as soon as me and my girl see somebody, I make her clutch her purse,
Yo,
and like I'd be like, "Oh my God." I'm
I
like,
went-
"Did you
I
see
went
him?"
for a walk?
Like,
I went and this white lady, like it was a fucking track thing, and she was doing laps around me because I was walking mad slow. I just finished my workout, so I was literally just walking, like just taking steps. Really, every time she got close to me, I cross over, so she gonna get close to me, bro. Like I did that at least 3 times, bro. And like you have no right to be offended, lady. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
Bro, I was at my
Shoot.
job, bro. I was at my job, and we got like a security company. So this guy, I'm in the cart with my uniform on. This dude follows me all the way around the park, and I'm like, dude, what the fuck is going on? So I just stopped the cart, and then he gets out. And he's like, hey, what are you doing here? I'm like, this is exactly how I was looking. Just, this nigga's not serious. Like, I was like, he's not serious. And then he's like, oh, and then my boss got out from the other side of the cart. And he's like, oh, I was just making sure that, you know, he works here. And I'm like, motherfucker. Yeah. I was like, and then I was like, dude, seriously? And he's like, oh, I just saw a cart driving around. I was like, so you think somebody's gonna break into somewhere, drive a cart, put the uniform on?
Bro, these people are dickheads.
That's why. And then like I saw him the next morning, like, cause you know what I'm saying, they work overnight. So I saw him the next morning, and he's like, oh, this is your office? And I'm like, oh.
Bro, that's that Ahmaud Arbery energy, dog.
Nah, bro, that's
why when I go jogging, I wear a fucking reflector vest, night or day. Reflector vest. Like, what could... I don't want no fucking Mayo Maiden calling the wardens on me and shit.
Oh, what?
The Mayo Maiden.
Yo, because it's like, what you gonna say? I'm wearing a reflective vest. Who the fuck I'm trying to hide for?
But you know what's crazy, bro? It's not just white people. Because a lot of people feel like, oh, well, they're just talking about white people. You know, like, it's even like if you go to Hialeah or something like that. Like, for those who don't know, like, Hialeah is like a Spanish area in like Miami.
A lot of the
white Cubans and stuff like that or whatever. Like, they look at you and I'm like, you're not white.
Yeah.
Like, how the fuck?
Word.
Huh? I'm sorry. What? You said they're not white?
She said yes, they are.
They are white?
European, I guess.
I mean, technically, but still, like, the white people don't view you as white.
Nah, they don't.
You're still Spanish.
What is white?
What is white?
What is white?
Let's talk about it.
People are Latin people.
I mean, the world's starting to turn, like, America's going to start turning brown.
About what white people, you talking about white people.
Yeah, because I just feel like she's just...
Rich people.
No, he's like, you want to
come like, hey, you got something to say? Nah, right? But yeah, I don't know. What is white? White is...
Anglo-Saxon.
Yeah,
Anglo-Saxon.
Yeah.
White is...
Huh?
Of the Caucasus persuasion.
Yes.
Caucasian mountains. Yeah, exactly.
Mountains of Caucasus.
But worse than just plain off white, I say like that brash American attitude. Where like, I'm better than you.
Oh yeah.
And you know I'm better than you.
Yeah.
And fuck everyone else.
Do you still see that people have fuck Biden flags?
Shit is like when you go to a foreign country and you get mad at them for speaking their language in their country. That's American energy right there. You know what I'm saying?
That
like
is
ignorant American energy like that. Let's talk about something else. I'm getting pissed off over here, man. this juice is not doing it for me right now.
It's like, this is the angry elixir.
Let me put this down.
Yeah, because
the power of February is feeding me right now.
It's like all the ancestors, give me your strength.
The strength of the Black Panther.
But on a lighter note, man, do you see like just some of these commercials, bro? Like they just randomly throwing black people in the commercial just cause. I be like, what the fuck? I'm like, bro, we don't
mixed people.
Yeah, I be like,
but they're just black enough to not be white. You know,
they're like, look at his hair. Look at his hair.
Nigga right here.
Come on now. I be laughing at those. I be like, man, come on, man. Like we're not at that store. Like, stop that. Like Arby's, I be like, bruh, Arby's really?
All they trying to do is get us there.
I ate at Arby's, dog. One fucking person, and I should have known what that. You eat at Arby's?
I don't eat that shit.
You eat at Arby's.
That's what
Arby's is disgusting.
Yeah, you and that other person are keeping the lights on in that motherfucker.
Exactly.
I've never.
Listen. I am convinced that Arby's is dealing drugs. Twice a year? What is that? Oh, yeah, guys, it's that time of year again.
Right?
It's Arby's Christmas.
I'm feeling too healthy. And let's go to Arby's.
It's Arby's-mas.
Arby's family reunion. Let's go, guys.
Come on, guys. You know the day. Oh, it's that time of the year again, Mom.
They go to after church at Easter every year.
You know what we take after Good Sunday? Right? Some Arby's.
I don't know. That seems like more of a drunk Halloween meal. You know what I'm saying? Like
I've never tried Arby's.
I don't. Any place I go to, if I'm leaving anywhere, like a party or something, has always been like a Checkers.
Or a Taco Bell, maybe.
Yeah, or a Taco Bell. Taco Bell used to be my spot until like I was like, oh, so it really is fake. I didn't know no better.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't know it was fake meat.
All fast food is fake meat.
I mean, we all know that.
We're going to talk about it.
I mean, all of it is.
If y'all learn how to eat like a go-getter.
Uh-oh.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Saying you gonna learn. You gonna learn today.
You gonna know to eat these veggie patties, and you ain't gonna eat no more McChickens, nigga.
Nah, but if y'all really want to talk about it, you know what I'm saying? I get on the topic now, but
hey,
so we touched on it in the beginning. We opened up with it, but you know, I'd like to really like address a little bit of the book, right, and why I decided to do it.
Okay.
Because I've never been a health and wellness type of person. But the thing is that like I've always loved martial arts, you know, and I want to compete. I still wanted to compete. I still plan on competing, and I want to compete at 185 pounds. My highest documented weight, I was 242 pounds. I was too heavy to even really train consistently to stay in shape and to stay healthy enough to just train and learn technique to get better.
Why is that?
But my back was hurting. I had a lot of back pain, a lot of joint pain. I had hypertension, which is high blood pressure. I was pre-diabetic. My glucose was too high. I used to get a lot of migraines and headaches. All of this because my health was out of whack. I was pretty much like a trash panda. I'd eat whatever fucking fast food was nearest to me. You know what I'm saying? I never gave a fuck about nutrition. Like, I knew better, but I didn't. Like, I knew that I shouldn't be doing this, but I prioritized my time over my health. But if you don't take time out for your health will diminish and it will ultimately take time from you. You know what I'm saying? How many people have we seen die early deaths because they, the colon cancer or some bullshit definitely. Like that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I just made a goal to get down to 185 some way, somehow. And I've been trying for years, many different ways to do that. I went vegan for 4 years. No, vegan for a year. I was vegetarian for 4 years. All I did was lose muscle mass. Those lifestyles work for certain people. It didn't work for me as far as my goals that I wanted to do. And then my girlfriend, she put me on to a ketogenic diet. You know what I'm saying? So between that and intermittent fasting, and, just learning to eat right, I've been able to boil down to 3 basic principles that allowed me to lose 50 pounds and barely working out in less than 5 months. Yeah, less than 6 months. It was like for 5 months and 2 weeks, kind of like that. And I call it the no bullshit 3-step guide. My 3 steps that I live by are no sugar, no carbs, and I keep it to real foods. Simple as that. Simple as that. So there's ways to go about it where I can still eat my favorite
No bread?
foods. Now, there's ways to still eat bread.
Oh, okay.
Because, like, if you look at my Instagram...
all the fat people in the comments was like, no bread?
If you look at my Instagram, Go Getter Eddie, right? Go Getter Eddie, E-D-D-I-E, right? It's the handsome young fellow with the dreads, right? And the gold tips or whatever. But if you look at it, you can see I got plates on there with pancakes. I got garlic bread. I got French toast, you know what I'm saying? Quesadillas, tacos, you know what I mean? Pizza. Quesadilla pizzas, like I get creative and stuff, cinnamon pancakes, but like there's different ways to keto-fy your food, and there's different ways to also, even if you want to have like a cheat meal, you know what I'm saying, and actually eat something that's not keto-fied, eat something that's actually what the fuck you want to eat. Like you want to go to that pizza spot, go there, but it's like I plan and prioritize my cheat meals so that way they're so far spread apart from each other, they don't really affect my goal. So like my weight loss trajectory still is going down towards the goal that I wanted to go down to. Yeah. You know what I mean? So like it's kind of got to the point where I was like, damn, like I kind of found a hack.
Yeah.
And like I didn't even realize it. You know what I mean? I went to the park the other day to go just see my homies play ball. I don't really play basketball, but I wanted to take pictures and shit. I never did like action photography. I was like, let me try to take pictures of these niggas real quick. And I was standing there for like 5 minutes, and no one said what's up to me. I was like, yo, these niggas is like, what's want to talk to me right now?
Yeah.
And then then I finally heard someone was like, yo, is that Eddie in the corner? And I was like, yeah, nigga, that's me. Like, who else is gonna be? And like, yo, I didn't even recognize you, bro. I saw this weight. And then I'm looking at them, I'm like, damn, oh yeah.
Fat turned you into a different person. I'm just being honest.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no disrespect. I was like, damn, they all gained weight. And like even the in shape dudes out of the group were big for their own standards. So I've always wanted to create an ebook. I always wanted to find a way to give value back to my culture. I feel like, especially when it comes to health and wellness, like black people, we're like always late to certain parties, and that's one of them. So I was like, how could I put this in a format that people can see it and digest it, pun intended, and be able to benefit from it? So it's like, it's not something I'm shoving down people's throats. It's something I'll put out there for the people that need it. Because if you're pre-diabetic, you got hypertension, you got, you're overweight, you want to get down your body mass index, you know what I'm saying? You want to get your high school body back. You know what I'm saying? Like I went down like 3 or 4 pant sizes. I haven't worn 34 waist pants. And it's less than that, you know what I'm saying? Cause like, how do I say this? fuck it, we in Florida. I carry, you know what I'm saying? So like even
Yeah.
even with my tools, I still in the 30 size 34. So I'm probably like a 32-inch waist right now. And this is like ridiculous, dog.
Hey, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like I be
This
walking
man
by
done turned into a bad bitch.
bro, hey, yo, I'm telling you, I be walking by the mirror in my house at night.
Like,
hey,
Eddie got
who the fuck?
lipo.
Like, who that is? It's me. Like, oh shit, it's crazy.
No,
you know
that's
what I'm
funny
saying?
because I was gonna say the same
Yeah,
thing.
bro.
Like when I seen you the other night, I see you in the wild.
I ain't
was
recognize
like,
you, boy.
Yeah, you
I
said
remember.
something. To me. I was just sitting there, just vibing at a show, and then you said something. To me. I was like, Eddie. What the hell?
I was like, who the
So,
fuck is that?
That leads me to say, like, was there something like a moment where you was like, yo, something got to change? Like, did something happen? Or,
Did you bend down to tie your shoe and you
or
started
it was
breathing
just
hard?
Some
That-
gradual thing.
It was a gradual thing, man. Because the thing is, like, once an athlete, always an athlete. You know what I'm saying? I played football, I wrestled, I ran track in high school. I even played. I tried to play football in college. So I always felt like I was athletic. So then, you know, when you're an athlete, you always think I'm always gonna be able to do X, Y, Z because I'm athletic. So then once that gets taken away from you, you're like, so what the fuck am I now? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, your identity.
So then I was like, I gotta try something new. And, you know, I didn't really know what to do. So when I met this girl and she kind of was going on her own health journey as well. So when she was like, I want to try this keto diet, I was like, all right, I'll do it with you. Because I know the importance of community. Because when I was vegetarian and I was vegan, I was living with 2 other vegans. And the only reason I could have done it for that time that I did it was because I was living with 2 other vegans too. So like, I knew if I could just make it home and I can just like not turn into the drive-thru at McDonald's. I can make it home. I got food at the house. You know what I'm saying? Like my food at the house.
These
energy
McDoubles are
was
calling
big
my
as fuck.
name.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, real shit, man. So that's kind of what did it for me. So like, I kind of stuck to my goal of getting down to 185. Currently, man, I'm floating around between like, you know, 192 and like 201 in there. You know what I'm saying? Depending on how much water I drink and shit like that.
Does water dictate like how much weight you lose?
I drink at least a gallon of water a day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You should always be hydrated.
Yeah, I do the same.
Your body's like over 70% water. You know what I'm saying? You should never like not like even now, man, I got some fun and I got, you know, hydration right here. You know what I'm saying? Like I never go too far without my water, man. Like it's not negotiable. It's not negotiable. But to wrap it all up, man, if all you can do is learn to cut out sugar, cut out carbs, and keep it to real foods. Like when I say real foods, I mean when you go to the grocery store, the shit that be on the outside. More or less, those are the real herb foods.
Yeah.
You can do that, man. You can change a lot for yourself. You know what I'm saying? And in my book, the Go-Getter Detox that I have, all right, the detox I did is just pretty much how to cleanse your body from the inside out. I did that in 10 days. I lost 24 pounds of just solid waste, right?
Yeah.
And I comprised the recipe book for that and the grocery list. It's all in my book. It's on my Instagram right now. It's for free. You can download that. And then the next book that I'm talking about, How to Eat Like a Go-Getter So You Can Live Like a Goal-Getter, that is dropping on February 28th. It's on pre-sale right now for 40% off. Anybody wants to go in there, check that out. That's dope. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I did that for the culture because like, yeah, like I ain't gonna lie, I feel fucking amazing. You know what I mean? I feel like I literally have a new body. It
That's
operates different. The blood flow different. You know what I'm saying?
Like, that boy say, hey, you know, your boy working with a new stick. I don't know if y'all know that.
All right, so listen, this is a candid conversation, right? It's just us here in the room.
Yeah,
right?
it don't matter.
Ain't nobody else.
It's just us fellas, right?
Yeah.
Right? All right, so look, I'm gonna keep it a book. I'm keep it a book and a half, right? So, when after you lose I've lost about 50 pounds so far. After you lose about 35 pounds, you know what I'm saying? The food kind of goes away, and you get access to a little bit more toolage that you didn't have before.
Get a little bit extended.
You know what I'm saying? So like, long story short, I feel like my girl's cheating on me with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like you done went in there and like, man, what
Like,
new
wait
niggas
a
been in here? This don't feel the same. I never got down here like this.
I would put it down.
It's some new grooves in here.
Been to this corner of it before, like
What are these new grooves? I've never been here before. What? Somebody been doing some type of maintenance in here or something?
Man,
It sounds like some life-changing stuff, man.
it is, dog. And the thing is like you don't have to be overweight and fat to go through it. You can just be diabetic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because like even right now, my father, he's 86 years old, and he just came off what we thought was his death. What you call that?
Deathbed?
Deathbed. We thought it was his deathbed, right?
Yeah.
doctor told him, to
Get his affairs in
get rid
order.
of. Well, yeah, eventually that too, but get rid of sugar, carbs, and sugar, carbs, and sugar and carbs. Yeah.
Sugar, carbs, and
Shit
what else?
to
Like
get rid
meat,
of it.
red meat or something?
Nah, meat's fine. Meat's fine.
Oh.
So the thing is like, all right, so I'm gonna put him on my diet. You know what I mean? So I'm starting to cook for him as well. You know what I mean? Because at first the hospital was giving him meals, but after your discharge, after a certain amount of time, they stopped giving you those meals. And
Yeah.
like, you're on your own now. So it's funny because like the old man getting strength now, he's feeling good to like get up and walk around.
Yeah.
But because he's old, his equilibrium's not all there, so his balance be off.
Yeah.
So like he has the confidence now to get up and walk, but he be holding on to the walls and shit. He be like, no, I got it, I'm good.
Like,
I'm all
right.
making me nervous. Then
I don't need you. I don't need you. I
Like,
don't.
it makes me feel good knowing that he's feeling more like himself.
Yeah.
And it's like all boils down to what we put inside our bodies.
It does.
Because like what I can't stand is like when people tell you a goal that they have, you tell them what you gotta do for them to reach their goal. Like as far as fitness, all right, cut out bread. Like, oh, I only had one slice, I only had a little bit of bread. Yo, that shit goes exactly against what you just told me you wanted.
Exactly.
It's like I tell you, drink some water. You're like, all right, and you drink bleach. I'm like, yo, why the fuck you drinking bleach? It was only a little bit of bleach. It's still gonna kill you, motherfucker. Like, what's wrong with you?
It's okay.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You really ain't giving that.
What is? I'm not expecting nobody.
It probably Amazon package or something.
Maybe or some edibles. Like
Yeah.
edible arrangements.
You know what? I think I did order some edibles. Let's go check it out.
Oh, I think this is an Amazon dude or something. I gotta go to the bathroom.
What?
I gotta go to the
I'm
bathroom.
rushing me and stuff.
I gotta go to the bathroom. I gotta go to the
Why you open the
bathroom.
door?
Just see what he want.
All right.
Hey, Keisha, right?
Keisha, yes. Hey, Ronnie. How you doing?
I'm good. I just wanted to ask you. I left some gifts over by my girl house, some Valentine's Day gifts, and I don't know where they went.
Outside?
I had like a teddy bear. I gave her some money. I even wrote a card with a poem and everything. I don't know what that shit.
Oh, a pink red balloon?
Pink and red. So you did see it.
Oh, no, I just saw them at the dollar store. I thought, yeah, I haven't seen anything. I'm so sorry.
You know what? It's all good.
All right,
Oh,
no problem.
what happened to your boy? He seen it though?
He looking for some.
Hey, what's good, buddy? What's going on, baby? Hey. We ain't seen nothing, brother. We ain't seen nothing. But you alright? You have a good day, alright? All right now. All right.
You took the man's stuff?
No, I didn't take it. Just 'cause we got identical gifts, Keisha, really?
What? Don't Keisha me. Don't.
Okay, look, I was trying to steal your heart. That's why I stole that
the
stuff.
Man, he named everything you gave me. That's so.
It don't. I'm
that's
just.
so broke.
You always do this. You can't appreciate what I did. I did it for
All
you.
this jewelry on your phone.
I did it for you. You
Bro,
ruin
like
every
that,
holiday,
I
bro.
can't
You
even
ruin
do
every
that.
holiday.
Like, that's
I
so
swear.
broke.
Why isn't there a Black Bill Nye? What was his name? Be Phil Nye?
Jamar Nye.
Jamar Nye?
something like that.
Philippus Nye?
That is a good ass question. We should talk
Sound
about
like
that.
Bernard. No, like
We should talk about
But
that.
I think Bill Nye, and I don't want to say pro-black.
Oh, wait for the camera to
It's not
come
like
on.
open
We
face.
definitely it's recording.
It is recording?
it's
Huh?
recording anyway. You can
Are we
just,
recording?
You know,
Are we recording on that one?
Yes.
Uh-huh.
All right, no, for real. Why is there not a Black Bill Nye?
That's a great question. You know what? I bet you there's one out there, but he don't get no press.
Jamal Nye.
Jamal Nye.
They got to start with a B.
Yeah.
What's a black B?
Bernard Nye.
Bernard Nye.
Bernard Nye.
Brian Nye.
Ryan Nye.
Bryant.
Bryant Nye.
Bryant. R.I.P.
This is focusing in and out and making it like.
Turn that light back towards me.
Is that what it is?
I don't know. Is it doing it still? All right. Just got to figure it out. That's how this shit goes.
Yeah, word.
Man, check
Bro.
that camera.
You know, as crazy as it is, that's really how I made all of this shit happen, though. And I won't say I didn't make none of this happen. My girl helped me a lot with it because, like, she read up on how to do this shit, the diet stuff.
On how to do the diet thing?
I was
Hey,
like,
man,
what we
we-
doing? All right, cool.
We need women, man, because
She
they
literally will just tell
they
me what
do
to
the
make, and I'll
leg work.
just
They do
cook
the
it,
hard
and
work,
that's
man.
it.
Well, how much weight did she lose though?
Well,
because women lose weight differently from us. So I know that. Like, was it discouraging for her that you lost a lot of weight and then she may not have lost close to what you lost?
it doesn't seem like that outside looking in because she's still on her own personal health journey. And that's one main thing that you always want to keep in mind is that when you're on your journey is for you and you only.
Yeah.
And you can't compare your journey to anyone else because you're worse. You can't because most of the time what we do, especially on social media, with this, I fucking hate Instagram. It's the cap app. But
yeah,
you're comparing your worst to someone else's best. People don't post their losses.
Hell nah.
People don't share that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, and then she's seen me at my worst and at my best. So it's like, if anything, she genuinely loves me. So she's happy for me because she knows the goals that I have for myself and why I lay these out for myself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's only a matter of time, you know what I'm saying, before I get back into the gym. And next thing you know, you're going to see me in the cage, dog. Like,
Nah, man, for real though. For people who don't know, man, you gotta tell them, like, you know what I'm saying, what you trying to do. Cause you mentioned it, but you didn't say, like, you're like, I'm trying to get to 185, but tell them why you're trying to get to 185.
I wanna compete in mixed martial arts. Yeah, man.
That's what's up, man.
So you trying to get like UFC type stuff?
I don't know about that. I'm too old for the UFC. I'm 33 now. Like I'm past my time. The best I could ever do is probably get to Bellator. You know what I'm saying? Like if I was a gangster, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But to be real, like my whole goal is like I don't want to do it for money. I have other goals other things I'm creating for myself for income. Yeah. So that way I have the freedom to do with my time.
What you want to do?
And I have enough money that I can pay for the best recovery, so I can train as much as I want. I just want to be a martial artist. Like I'm living out my childhood dreams now. I just want to be a fucking ninja. You know what I'm saying? I want to be a Power Ranger. Like, on some real shit, dog. Like that's really what's going on here.
That's what every little boy wants to be at some point.
I want to travel.
I'm not gonna lie. I wanted to be a ninja as long as I was. Well, no, Dragon Ball Z.
To this day, I'm like, if I could, I would. Like
to this day, that's how I feel, bro.
Yeah.
So I couldn't do that as a kid. For a bunch of other reasons, but now that I'm an adult and I've taken ownership of my life and what it is now. Because like whatever happened to you as a kid happened to you as a kid, but once you decide to take ownership and accountability for yourself, and you just start to you understand that you can create your own life.
Yeah, and I feel like a lot of people like I'm hard on what I'm saying, some of my friends, but like I had to come to a realization myself. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I feel like after 18, bro, all your decisions, no matter whatever you believe it or not, that's all you. You know what I'm saying? You create, like I tell people all the time, and people don't understand it when I say it. I'm like, you create your own hell. You know what I'm saying? Damn. You create it. I don't know where that came from. I don't know where that came from, but I say that over and over again to people.
I'm gonna quote you from a book on that.
And people don't understand when I say it. Like they be like, "What?" And I'm like, "You create your own hell. You create all the issues. Like if you ever see somebody in a certain situation, that's why I tell people all the time. Like out of the 98% of like shit that happens to people, and you're like, why are they going through that? Only probably 2% of that is some wild shit where they couldn't control. You know what I'm saying? 98% of that is you. Like you put yourself. It was certain. Not saying the exact situation that messed you up, but leading up to it. You know what I'm saying? Like you place yourself in those atmospheres. You put yourself in there. You had that mindset. You know what I'm saying?
You react to certain situations certain ways, and it causes things. Yeah.
And piggybacking off what you just said, I read somewhere that it's like it don't matter what happens to you, it matters what you allow to happen within you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So
like even us, like people have no idea like how far what we all had to go through, even to get to where we're at right now.
Bro, I'm proud of you having this podcast.
You know what I'm saying?
This is dope as fuck. I remember when we had met. Do you remember how we met?
I don't even remember, bro.
So this is when I used to host.
People don't know we go way back.
Yeah, bro. Like I used to host this comedy show right in North Miami, and I was like. I think I had a flyer floating around on social media or something like that, looking for comics. Yeah. And I don't know, I came across your page or you came across mine.
I think you came across mine.
Yeah, so I might have DM'd you then.
Yeah.
'Cause I was like, I didn't know of any comics in South. And to be honest, like I was just like looking around because I never heard of nothing comedy in South Florida. Because I remember we used to have the Improv.
Yeah.
And like I didn't, and I was like, I haven't. Like, what if I just create this shit? Fuck it.
Exactly.
So then I DM'd you, and then when you came to I put you on the flyer when you agreed to do it.
Exactly.
And you showed up to the show, and I met you there that night, and like the rest is history.
Exactly, bro. And we've been cool ever since.
And you've been talking about trying to make a podcast since back then.
Exactly.
And I guess even now, I still don't really know what a fucking podcast is, but like, whatever.
And the thing is,
right?
And the thing is like we didn't want to create. I wanted to not just create like a podcast like any other podcast. Like I wanted to create a space because there is no space in Miami for like anybody doing anything. Like there's no place that people can come and talk about that stuff. Yeah, like but there's no like place where people come and like, hey, let me talk about my business and also show people another side of me. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like there's a void there, and that's what I feel like we're filling. You know what I'm saying? And that's what I wanted to do because I saw there was nothing there. And I'm like, let me do that. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of people thought, like when I first started talking, like it was gonna be like every other podcast, stuff like that. Like, bro, we talk about a range of things.
Word, yeah.
We go from talking about gorillas versus silverbacks to Dragon Ball Z to all type of crazy stuff.
That's the thing. We're not trying to be perfect. We are just trying
to figure it out.
Which leads us.
You gotta respect that.
To our favorite segment,
the Figure It Out segment.
With the Donnell Jones hat. Where I wanna be. Oh, I'm sorry. Please don't sue us.
Don't do that. We all got the money. All right.
For all those that don't know, the Figure It Out segment consisted of 5 topics. 4 actually. I could be wrong. Okay. There's what if, would you rather, facts or nah, and verses. So it's 4. Okay. I don't care if you go in the comment section and say I was wrong. I don't give a damn. Anyways.
Okay.
That's a Jose.
Right, so
that's a Jose talking.
We're gonna take turns pulling out these questions and then giving our answers.
Pulling out. Reminds me of college.
Yeah. You gotta run around the quad naked. What?
Good time. All right, but we're gonna start with our guests. Start with she back there. Turn up. We gonna start with our guests. Go ahead, Eddie.
Go ahead and jumble up in there and get what you want.
Let's see what we get here.
You
might pull some fucked up shit.
For real.
I read this out loud?
Yeah.
I think y'all did this one already.
What
Probably.
Is it?
Yeah. Is this the
they
same
like
ones?
to throw them back in. It's probably
sometimes they throw them back in. What does that say?
Grizzly bear versus silverback.
Man,
gorilla.
throw that out.
Yeah, get that out of here.
Trash. Let me talk make the trash can from here.
Man, listen, if you come on the show, man, throw it away. Stop putting it back in the hat. People cannot follow directions.
That was a close one. All right.
You were supposed to act like you made it. Oh,
yeah. Ooh. Yeah, we
You
lied.
can edit that in.
Oh.
All right, I get a green one this time. Let me get a colored one. Give
Oh.
the colored one a chance. Damn, this sucks.
What's it
Yeah,
say?
I think this is a real would you rather one.
What does it say?
Damn. No feet or no hands.
No, we did that.
Did we?
Did we?
All right.
Have we ever done that?
I'm glad I don't got to answer that shit.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
All right.
Don't give
Oh,
up.
that's 2.
Oh, man. I'm lying my ass off. I don't even know how to lie.
All right. Here we go. All right, this is not bad.
What's this?
Versus Drake versus Jay-Z.
Oh, damn.
It's to me that sounds like the new heads versus the old heads versus the millennials.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
Does Jay-Z write his? Do we know that for sure?
I personally feel like everybody has a ghostwriter.
That's what I'm saying. I feel like I at this point, if you've been rapping that long, I don't think you could rap that long and write all your shit.
Drake could rap though, regardless of whether he writes his stuff. He could actually like.
He can carry a note. We won't say he could sing.
Yeah, he can carry a tune in a bucket.
Yeah.
You know, and if the bucket had less than 2 holes in it, he can definitely carry it.
Because people forget when Drake first started. A lot of people keep thinking like, because I was an actual Drake fan like before he was Drake. I'm talking about Wheelchair Jimmy.
There we go.
On Degrassi.
Wheelchair Jimmy rapping?
People forget like his first, like the first song that came out that he pushed a lot was with Trey Songz called Replacement Girl. And he was singing.
That's crazy.
Bro, dead ass serious. Go listen to the song.
The first one was You the Best.
Nope. It's called Replacement Girl. Cause I remember when Drake first started rapping, I was like, oh snap, he's rapping. Yeah, they boys. And it was like if you listen to the song, like Trey Songz was singing and Drake was trying to sing, but he wasn't trying to rap. So then he made Brand New, and that picked up with Lil Wayne. Then he put, I think, the Best. That one came on, and that's. But you know, Drake played it. Drake played it well. He catered to the ladies.
Bro, Drake. This one thing about Drake, I guess, and Jigga, both of them, they move like they've been here before.
Yeah.
Like I respect that. Like as far as like an entrepreneur, like bro, like. They just be snatching up companies and properties.
Drake and Jay-Z make themselves, in other words, timeless. Yeah, they make themselves timeless. They're not dated. You can't date Jay-Z and you can't date. You know what I'm saying?
Word.
Like there's no way to date them. Like there's like you know how certain artists are in a box. Like Ludacris, no matter if he comes out and raps right now, you know what I'm saying? You still remember, bro, you're in early 2000s. You know what I'm saying? But Drake could rap 10 years from now, we're still gonna be like, oh, Drake dropped the track.
But who do you pick, Drake or Jay-Z?
My man staying on topic.
I mean,
Someone ain't drink that much.
Yeah, exactly. That's what we need him here for.
It's crazy because like I'm originally from New York, but I listen to way more Drake than Jigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's a tough one, dog.
That's the thing, because
Drake has dropped some gems in his music,
against,
bro.
Yeah.
Against Jay,
A lot of people think that Drake's music is just surface, bro. Drake drops gems.
I mean, that's why he got so much Instagram captions and shit. Social media captions and shit. Cause,
Drake drops gems, bro. So
that's tough, bro. I'd say
Jay like an
I
icon.
say Jigga by a nose. You know
yeah, it's close. Drake is close.
Pioneer.
I feel like Drake is
nose.
close. Drake is close.
You
though.
can't take that
By
away
nose,
from him. That's the
dog.
only thing that's like
Yeah, Drake is close though. He's
Drake say
real
fuck
close.
you and your time difference, but
You know what I'm saying? Because like Jay-Z is on some other stuff.
Pusha T though.
yeah, I know, but
And he can say that to Pusha.
He can- yeah.
'Cause
he did that. but
I ain't
Pusha
gonna
can
know.
spit, but he
Push-
ain't really
push-
know like
I don't care what
It's-
nobody
it's-
say.
it's
Pusha
like-
won that
it
fight.
ain't hard like that.
Pusha went to a totally new realm. Pusha won that fight.
He pushed the envelope.
He was like, "Hey, I'm gonna expose your baby." I was like, "Wait, what we doing?"
Bro, the world changed after that shit.
I was like, "Oh,
Like, this nigga daddy?
like, ooh.
what is going on?"
Got a kid? Who?
Man.
Drake? Drake?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Drake. I'm gonna go with Jay-Z.
Hey,
Jigga by a nose, yeah.
all right, we gotta say Drake. No, matter of fact, I'm gonna say Drake.
Okay, we got Drake in the studio audience.
Because he's younger.
Oh,
And
he's-
so he has, Junior has his time set where he's come from, he's older. But Drake still has all this time and this space to grow and expound into someone. So if Drake is already at Jigga, where Jigga's at now, and then by
Damn, that's an interesting way to think
Drake
about it.
is going to surpass Jigga.
I feel like Drake is going to surpass
Honestly,
him.
can't
she's
you
looking
say
at
that about
potential,
everybody though?
Yeah, pretty much.
Because everybody now,
Drake is
So then if that's the case, why don't we just throw in the NBA Youngboy in the conversation? then?
Yeah.
everybody now is better off because of the people before them.
Right? And the reason I picked Jigga was because he's a pioneer.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I said Jigga by a nose. You know what I'm saying?
exactly. It's hard to fight a
And
ghost,
then
bro.
also, too, though, Drake, in my personal opinion, he's a culture vulture. Like, what accent has he not put on?
Oh my God.
Jigga's always himself.
Yeah.
Marcy Ave, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, Jigga never switched up. Drake has definitely worn many hats.
Yeah, dog.
Drake is the hat wearer,
Well,
man.
did you expect anything different from
Androgynous?
Wheelchair Jimmy?
He's racially androgynous.
That man is just.
I thought she said.
I was like, I don't know why. I just immediately went to, are we talking about LGBTQ stuff? Like, he's like, I don't identify as any race. I could be anything. I'm feeling Jamaican today. That's how Drake, I feel like Drake just be in his mansion like, yo, I'm feeling Switzerland today.
Boy, we go one day every
Like,
time.
what?
Like,
Like, bro, you remember when he was on that London tip? And I was like, yo, what?
yeah, rapping with
With
I forgot the dude's name.
Skepta, whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't love no tic-tac-toe. I was like, what?
Every time his part come out, I'd be like, Skip.
Yeah,
Like, I appreciate the dude black and stuff, but that's just not my vibe. I'm
yeah.
just keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? If he's good at what he's doing, cool. You black artists, that's dope. I just don't give a fuck about it. In my personal
I
opinion.
mean,
That's-
London rap is.
That's the beauty of artistry.
It is. Everybody has a lane. I just wish we as a people would stop getting mad at people for having an opinion. Like, bro, people don't gotta like what you like.
Exactly.
I don't get mad when somebody doesn't like my team.
Exactly.
And I feel like everybody has a team and they're like, you don't like my team? Oh, hey, bro, listen, let's not do
You're the only
that.
person I know that I don't even think the niggas that play for Jacksonville
Like Jacksonville.
They're just like.
But
I'm
that's
just
how
here
you.
so I
But
don't
that's
get
how you
fined.
know I'm a true fan. But that's how you know I'm a true fan.
These niggas pay me, so
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I mean, these
guess I'm
niggas
a
sign the
Jacksonville
checks.
or whatever.
But that's how y'all know I'm a true fan. So when we do
Yeah.
win something, and I'm out there,
I'll text
nobody
you
can
personally like, "Yeah, nigga, I
ever
ain't
say
see that shit.
anything.
What happened?"
And it's crazy because I support all Florida teams. So it's like Miami Dolphins, Tampa Bay.
Yeah, you a
but
Florida
Jacksonville,
boy.
I'm a Florida boy.
Not
You know what I'm
just
saying?
South Florida.
Yeah, I'm a Florida boy across the board, like
That's dope.
any of them.
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying? But my people come from Jamaica, so of course that's back home. You know what I'm saying? So, but you know what I'm saying? Here we go. I got the next one.
Next
Is
question?
chivalry dead?
Ooh,
Nah, man.
is that what is that? Facts or not?
That's a facts or no?
Nah, I don't think chivalry's dead.
Yeah, let's talk about this. Three fellas.
Yeah, this is.
Yeah, this is an interesting one.
Yeah. Man, this is tough because the thing is like there's a culture now. Social media and music has a lot to do with this fucking rap music. has a lot to do with it. Where, I don't want to say these women, but women are being influenced to not allow men to like be men to them.
Yeah.
So they're not allowing men to be masculine, and then they want to take on this toxic masculinity and shit like that. And you don't gotta open the door for me.
Is there such thing as toxic femininity? What is it?
Femininity?
That's femininity. I never heard about that before.
Is there such thing as that?
But you want to hear about that because
I feel like if you're gonna go far left and be like toxic masculinity, is there such thing as toxic femininity?
Who made up that term, toxic masculinity?
Who did?
A woman?
Feminists.
Yeah, exactly. So who would make up toxic femininity?
Whoever they are, they would say that there is no such thing as toxic femininity because toxic masculinity is what holds the power in our world. And it's always held the power in our world. What do you mean how? Straight white men run shit, and they've always have.
Yeah, that's true.
Is it straight white men?
Or, all right, white men that pretend to be straight in our eyes.
Okay, because I'm going to be honest. I feel like we have a whole new sector of people ruling now.
We can say that. You know what I'm saying?
Insecure white men.
Yeah.
She hit the nail on the
Insecure
head.
white men.
Why is she ain't on the microphone, man? I got you.
Yeah.
She working behind the scenes, figuring it out.
I mean, shit, we'll put the captions underneath when she talking.
Actually, we should because she's feeding into a lot of this.
She definitely is.
Probably just keep looking at me like, if you don't shut up, I'm gonna whoop you.
Nah, hell no. I'm not doing that. I'm just like,
Don't
I'm
let
trying
them
to
know
hear what
we
you're
do
fucking
behind
saying.
closed doors.
Yeah, because I can't hear.
Because I can't hear much what you're saying. I'm catching the gist of
I
it.
want to keep asking.
Yeah, but I mean, personally, is it the music? I don't know if it's. I feel like it is the music, but it's also not just music. It's media. It's media in itself. It's media in itself because if you look at the shows, all shows take a strong man, and they instantly try and like feminize him, like get him out of here.
Bro, like,
and then if you look,
Terry Crews wearing skirts and shit.
Exactly.
Dude with muscles.
And then if you look,
like
at the
bitch.
opposite, if you look at every show that has like a strong woman, there's like no opposition, and it always, for some reason, her struggle, and this is from me watching like TV, like I'm not making this up. Like if you ever watch like a strong black or a strong, not even strong black, just a strong woman lead, it's always her overcoming a toxic man. You know what I'm saying? Like a toxic man somewhere plays in that storyline, and I'm like, why is that? Why can't she just overcome something else? Yeah, and I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? Definitely because of history, you know what I'm saying? That does play a part. But at the same time, it's like, not everybody's story should be the same. So if you're pushing that on every single show, then everybody's going to think, oh, that's a fact.
Honestly, that's true. I've actually watched so many shows where it's like, it has the female main character. And of course, I support that.
I do.
Woman power, girl power, all that stuff.
I love Avatar, Legend of Korra.
Yeah, but what they do a lot of times, like, in order to not have a male like overshadow the female or something of that, or like for them to not bring down the female, they'll do something like make the best friend or the male main character like gay.
Yeah, it's
like, why are you doing that?
again.
Like,
right, yeah.
Like they wouldn't even like have them get into a relationship or anything because that would mean that in some way the female is submitting herself.
Mm-hmm.
So they just
but in any relationship you have to submit. Like that's what I don't understand. It's mutual for the both. It's a balance.
Well,
like that's what I don't understand.
Is this a segue into relationship talk?
I mean, somewhat.
It's just going there.
I mean, I guess
it's Valentine's Day.
I got some shit. I got some shit I would love to share.
Oh, let's do it.
I mean, yeah. I mean, shit. I mean, we got time. It doesn't matter. I don't even think. Are we gonna do ball don't lie today? I don't know.
Oh, we gonna talk MMA. Fuck the relationship shit.
Nah, we can talk about the relationship shit, and we can talk about the relationship shit, and then you know what I'm saying.
We got to talk to Gregor later, but for now, I mean,
man, one thing I would say about the relationship thing. I don't want to harp on it too much, but you said something about for a relationship, someone has to submit.
No, I think both.
Yes, that's exactly.
I think both people have to submit.
I agree, 1,012%. And you've been in a happy relationship for what, 4 years now?
Shit, longer than that.
Yeah, man. I've been with my lady now. We've been doing great, though. We've had our tests and stuff, and the thing about it is that we've both learned that for us both to be happy with things, you both have to apologize first. Both of you have to apologize first. That'll make sense, right?
Nah, it doesn't. But that's the only way it can work.
I get that, though.
Both of you have to validate each other's
feelings
and feelings. You know what I'm saying? And both of you have to really like take into consideration that the other person might be dealing with something that they can't totally like address and share
Or tell
at
you.
that moment, right? And you have to have compassion. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, being in a relationship is a decision you have to make every day, every hour, every minute on the minute. Because like, just because like, you know, you with someone because they cute, or you with someone because like XYZ, like there could be a moment they piss you the fuck off, and at that moment you're like, man, fuck this bitch, I won't be with her right now. You know, fuck this shit is whack. But then like you gotta realize like, yo, whatever it was that you decided to be with this person, you gotta make that decision again. But for y'all to be happy, you have to continue to go the extra mile. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's easier said than done, but if you really love that person, you really care about them, you'll figure out a way to do it.
Sacrifice.
def.
That's all it is. Mutual sacrifice.
Facts.
Like you are one person, but then when you're in a relationship with somebody, you have to turn into a different person.
In my personal opinion, there's no gender roles in love.
No.
Like if I'm here and you're here and love is in the middle, we both have to go in equal distance for us to be able to meet and stay in love, because this is where love is.
And look, there's your truth, there's her truth. You know what I'm saying? And then there's the truth. Okay? Y'all need to get there. All right? All right, look, there's that shade. Like I tell people all the time, there's going to be your side, her side, and then that shade of gray right there is the real truth. And you have to get there. It's hard for people to get there because you have to give up something to go there. A lot of people don't want to give up something because you know what we're all born with? Pride.
Yeah.
We're all born with pride. No one wants to do
like
that.
this, did y'all?
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No one wants to believe. Yeah, boy, I ain't just funny, nigga. I'm smart, cuz. I'm smart, man. Nah, but no, like dead ass serious though, like on some real stuff. That's why I be telling people. But like that's why I say is toxic femininity a real thing? Because, for example, Captain Marvel, it sucked. Okay, it sucked. It sucked.
And then you're afraid to say that sometimes.
But you're afraid to say it because everybody's going to come at you. Oh, because it's a woman superhero. And it's like, no, it sucked. Wonder Woman 1984 sucked. The first Wonder Woman was good. The first one was good.
I didn't see the second one. Y'all really think it sucked?
It sucked. It was bad. Don't watch it.
Damn, that's wild.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm just saying, like, we got to come to a time where
because they made her look intellectual.
It did.
You know what I'm saying? They made her look like more than just some strong ass.
We like powerful
bitch.
women.
We love it. I love a powerful woman. Listen, my whole thing is like Amazonian and stuff like that. Like, I love a big woman, like, you know, strong woman.
Right.
But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's gonna be somebody in the comments saying some ignorant shit. Like, oh, this nigga like
Oh,
men.
he a tree climber.
Yeah, this nigga like to climb trees.
This nigga like Bobby V.
Yeah, I bet she got a mustache. I just know it's gonna be somebody. But no, yeah. But I'm just saying, like, it's just for me, it's just like, bro, we should be able to say something. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like how you criticize our movies. Oh, it's nothing but action packed, and you're doing this to women and all this stuff. We should be able to say the same thing about your movies, bro. It sucked. Okay, it sucked. You gotta deal with it. But no, some of these movies are directed by women, and it's just like, those are the worst ones. Especially like if it's directed by a woman, and don't let her be gay, because it's gonna be even worse. Because you can't say nothing about that movie. You know what I'm saying? You can't say anything. And it's just like, if you say anything, you look like a bigot. Like I had people think that I was like that, and I'm like, bro, my sister's gay.
Oh yeah, I forget.
Yeah.
I forget
sometimes too. Because I don't look at that. Like I look at people for people. So you know what I'm saying? And I feel like sometimes even with her, like I be having to say, like even with anybody, like I have friends who are gay or whatever, they think somebody's always trying to judge them or something, or, oh, you're coming at me. And it's like, bro, the world isn't like that. A lot of people don't care what you are. All right?
The faster people can realize that, the happier they'll be.
Yeah.
Just love yourself.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, if you walk with love and if you walk with understanding and you're just out here open, a lot of people ain't gonna come at you sideways.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people hate positivity, and that's what a lot of people don't like.
That's because they're projecting their own self-hate.
Exactly.
I feel like we did this one already.
Oh, what's that one?
Single life versus married life.
Oh yeah, we did that.
Man, I'm not married. I can't speak on that shit.
Yeah, I'm not married either.
That one.
I'm not married.
Nobody here.
So that's for the hoes in the comments.
This is kind of.
There's still a chance.
Yo,
you still got a chance. You still got a chance, motherfucker. You still got a chance,
bruh.
I'm trying to save you, man.
Yeah, somebody gonna send this clip to my girl.
You don't get me
I told you he ain't shit. You goddamn right. It's Jose Cuervo.
Y'all niggas better calm down. I'm the only
Anyway,
one that's
go
safe
ahead.
around here. But would you rather live underwater or live in space? You rather live underwater than in space? I feel like space is way more vast and like.
So in space, on a planet in space? Because if that's the case, we already are living on a planet in space.
True.
Nah.
Like passing by
What-
a star, like,
Where's the button? Where's the button? Where's the button?
Oh.
It's the wrong button. Damn it! I don't know what button it is.
You need a button for your button, miss.
It's the one next to it, yeah.
I don't know. It's not working.
You gotta turn that one up.
Which one?
The last one.
Oops.
Oh.
Oh, that was the wrong one.
Yeah, I get applause.
There it is. No, but no, like in actual space. I'd rather live underwater.
Like in a jet flying by or some shit?
No, like you live like on a space station or something.
That's what I meant.
Or like
That's what
on
I
a
meant.
space station, or like live on another planet.
That's what I'm like. Do they mean like you're able to breathe underwater
So
or
a
in
space station's
space?
kind of dope.
I think a space station's dope,
But-
but it's also scary.
Yeah, because you don't have gravity and shit. That can get annoying after a while. Like,
Yeah,
could you
but
imagine,
underwater,
could
it's
you
like-
imagine masturbating with no fucking gravity and that shit just get everywhere?
Yeah.
You trying to catch
You gotta get a cup.
Ah.
it? Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. I'm big, so I would use that to my advantage. I could finally dunk, so
What?
I would be so ecstatic
Man,
about that.
dunking
Like,
would be
What
ah,
if you're on a station that has like gravity to where you have to struggle to move? You feel me? It don't have to actually be
oh, like the little heavy boots where you're like, shh.
like,
Oh, like
like
Goku
yeah, you're
when
not
he was training?
bouncing.
Yeah.
But it's like you pushing into the ground. You gotta crawl.
But see
there.
that scares me because it's like that is ran by too many like different things. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that control the gravity, the air pressure, all this stuff. If you're underwater, all I gotta worry about is this shit busting. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I'm Brian G, brand ambassador for the AV Podcast Studios, and I'm here to show you what we got. Just cut the camera off. Yeah, I can't remember the code. No, I'm definitely gonna pay you. Like, you know, I got the full payment. What are you doing, man? Cut the camera off. See, as you can see, we're here in the studio. You know what I'm saying? Got the headphones right here. You know, the mic and
The soundboard.
the soundboard. Yeah, the soundboard.
All right, nah, I was just saying, like, as far as like underwater, bro, like we haven't even explored everything. So it's like for me, it's a lot more scary than space. So I mean, but at the same time, I feel more secure underwater because I know I'm on planet Earth. I don't know what I'm gonna experience out there, man.
And you know,
What
you
if an
can't
alien
even-
comes by and just shoots the space station?
But honestly, what if you're underwater and then some
Giant
animal,
squid or something?
Yeah, animal that hasn't been seen by man.
But
comes.
there's escape pods. I'm sure there's escape pods in the underwater
Well,
station.
You know what's crazy? So why wouldn't there be escape pods in the
But there's a look. Think about it. There's a more high chance of you dying.
I would rather
In
float
what?
around lost at sea than float around lost at
No, we talk about underwater.
But you're not.
though.
You're not on top.
Yeah, but I'm
And it's
if the escape pod shoots up, right?
Okay,
In
I'm
the underwater
somewhere.
joint, right?
Yes.
So listen, when you underwater that deep, you can only go up certain levels because your lungs can't take the pressure and release
but
it.
Yeah, you
it's
can't
gonna
move
take
too
its
quickly
time to
either.
go up to adjust
So,
don't
so
feel
you telling me
that.
you're gonna escape at a rate? That's
you
not
have
an
to, you
escape.
have to get acclimated.
You don't-
Yes,
you can-
you
can't gradually escape?
There's something.
Like, you can't gradually escape. You know, there's only one way to
Hold on,
escape,
stop.
and everybody knows that.
I'm just saying though.
All right, go.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You feel me?
Wait. All right, we good to go.
Yo.
We good to go, y'all. My
Nah,
eyeballs
space.
popping out my head. We all right. We all right, though.
Dog, you gonna be looking like
Ears popping. my
What's
ears
that?
popping.
Terry, your nose bleeding?
you gonna be looking like
we
a
gonna
Muppet,
live.
bro. Your eyes gonna be rolled back.
Like,
Looking like a
man.
Family Guy character. Nah, I'm good. Take me to space.
Nah, damn. I don't want to go into space, though, man.
Space, yeah. Mars.
I mean, we're going to live in space anyway.
I'd rather go space because there's dangers in each.
If we're gonna
one,
be on a planet,
but-
put me on Earth. I'm familiar with it, kind of. So far, I only been here about 33 years. Only been paying attention for about 3.
Got you, man.
But yeah,
But definitely, man, And that concludes our Figure It Out segment, of course. Definitely, Eddie, man. Tell them where to find you and everything like that.
Anything
We definitely want to
got
have you,
coming up
you know what I'm saying? If you
specifically,
want, come back on.
I would
Yeah,
love
of
to
course.
come back. This is dope, man. I like this. This is something I've never done this before.
Hey, bro.
You know what I mean?
First
So y'all
time for
pop my
everything.
podcast cherry. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't wanna
Feel good
take it
about
there,
that.
right?
So y'all gonna call me after? Like, how's
I
this?
mean-
I mean, no, we're not. I mean,
Are we
I
like,
just.
do we go together
I mean,
now?
I'll be busy, but I'll let you
Damn,
know.
hey,
I'll
Terry,
shoot you a text,
Terry, he's
bro.
getting clean.
Right.
Man, we
y'all-
might have made a
what y'all about to
mistake.
do? Y'all want to get something to eat?
Nah, we not shooting no more episodes this month, Eddie.
What
You know
are
I'm
we?
saying? Can we-
What are we?
Oh man!
Oh, shit.
So do I get a spot on the show? Oh, come on, man! Damn.
So for whoever gives a fuck, right? You can find me on Instagram or on Twitter. Go Getter Eddie. It's the same. I think it's the same profile picture for both of them. I talk more shit on my Twitter, man. If you want to get to know what I'm about, see me on Twitter. And then my social media, my IG is good. Okay, my IG, my Instagram.
She's trying
link
to
in
get
my
you lined
bio.
up.
You can see my link in my bio. You see my books that I have to offer, my Amazon shop, the different products that I use on a daily basis to help me with my ketogenic diet and my fasting, to count my macros, all of those things that help me lose the weight that I've lost and be able to get my high school body back, so on and so forth. You know what I mean? And all those good things, man. I'm constantly going to be adding to it and putting more things out there for the culture, for the people. And one time, shout out Melanin Apparel. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Melanin Apparel.
Black
Shout
owned
out.
company.
That's
You know
what's
what I
up.
mean?
Please,
Dope
we would love to
products.
interview you.
You can go on there and use my discount code. I'm playing. They ain't give me none. They'll know me. I ain't nobody.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I ordered there like twice.
Yeah, most definitely.
Right.
That's definitely it. Y'all, please support my dog. This dude, he's so much for the culture that he giving y'all a book for free. What's the name of the book that's for free?
Go Getter Detox. And you can find it on GoGetterDetox.com.
Most definitely. Go Getter Detox. GoGetterDetox.com. And
right
he
now.
has other things in the works that's coming out. So support him as he supports you and help us help you figure it out.